Right, welcome to Cadwell Park. There have been some changes to the car since Croft. The car is slightly lower. It's been put on stiffer springs just to help with the. I might just do that again. It's far too fucking early for this shit. Right, let's pretend I'm some sort of TV presenter. So there's been some changes since Croft. The first one is it is 30mm lower on slightly stiffer springs, which just helps with the weight a little bit, because sometimes it was like driving a plate of jelly. Now it's like driving a slightly gone-off plate of jelly, which I feel like it should be a little bit better. And the engine has had a remap. It's had about 30 extra horsepower. Nothing fancy, no high-tech dyno runs or anything like that. It was literally just a cheap remap, but it's a cheap car, so I figured it'll do. I'm hoping the combination of the two, as well as the fact that it's not a ridiculous heatwave like Croft, should help me a little bit. But I'm going to be honest, I've been looking forward to driving this circuit. This circuit is something a little bit special, I'm sure everybody will agree. I don't want to spend 6 runs absolutely shitting myself. I'm going to run this one at 95%. I don't want to be screaming all the way around. I want to enjoy this one. Maybe I'll change that for the last couple of runs at the end of the day if I feel like I'm getting a bit more confident with it. But I want to walk away from today with a smile. Not walk away thinking, yeah, they were 6 fast runs for a Meriva, but I've shat myself for all of them. So we'll see how we get on. Like I say, I just want to take my time, learn the course for at least the first couple of them. Course? Is course the right word? Circuit? No, whatever. Honestly, my watch told me I had 3 hours sleep last night in that ridiculous tent. I'm really not cut out for this. I was going to go for a run this morning, but even that I can't be arsed with. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Oh, there is somebody going for a run. Now I feel like I've just been put to shame. Bollocks. Got through it, and I could do the proper one in a minute. Just had the test run, and obviously I didn't die, so we're going to put that down as a win for starters. But no, it's I made a few mistakes and stuff, but I'll be honest, I was concentrating more on the circuit than like perfecting technique and everything, because I didn't know where I was going, and I didn't know how sharp some of the corners were and all that usual stuff. So no, It went okay. I forgot to put my phone on with all my little telemetry and stuff to see what sort of gears I was in and everything, but you know what, we can just take that. It's run one probably in about 20 minutes or so, so I'm going to start slow again. There were times I could have gone a lot quicker on that one and I didn't, so we'll start slow, build up, see what happens. Yeah, basically that's it. Nearly lost it. Don't think that's going to ruin my lap, annoyingly. That might be my first DNF, if you saw it. I don't think you saw it. There's a time there anyway, we will see. Right, we have had 2 runs and now we're on the lunch break. Run 1, I'm just going to read these off because I can't remember them. Run 1 was 1 minute 56.46, which I wasn't exactly sad with because it seemed alright, to be fair. Run 2, I managed to take over 3 seconds off and I did a 1 minute 53.38, which I'm really impressed with, although I wasn't sure if it was going to count or not because I did accidentally fall ever so slightly off the track on the final corner. And there are rules about crossing the lines and stuff like that. I don't know what corners are monitored, but they either didn't notice, didn't care, or anyway, it counts. And by the time this footage comes out, they can't take it off me, so tough titties. But no, I mean, it's not like I'm chasing trophies or anything. If I'd have set the fastest time of the day and I'd have done that, I might feel a bit more bad, but I'm last in my class, so what does it matter realistically? But you know what? The car feels really good. I can't see me taking another 3 seconds off on the final 4 runs. And if I'm honest, I'm not going to push stupidly anyway because I want to drive this thing home today. And there are points on that circuit where you feel like if you go in, you're gone. There's no runoff or anything. So maybe I'll chip away a little bit, but it won't be 3 or 4 seconds. That'll just be bonkers. Which means I'm going to be last in my class again. But that's expected. The way it works with diesels and everything, it is what it is. But you know what? Absolutely loving it. This circuit is stunning. Now, part of me doesn't want to push because I actually just want to enjoy the circuit. I don't want to just absolutely crap myself the whole time. It's just brilliant. The undulations, the downhills, the uphill sections, trying to get it stopped down that massive downhill section where I did come off the track is just ridiculous. It's brilliant though. And honestly, you can see why motorsport is addictive. I'm sat here now and it's kind of just all clicking. I mean, yes, I know I'm in a ridiculous car and I know I'm not as quick as anybody else, but you can see why once people get into this, they don't really stop. And yeah, I'm just having a brilliant time. What a year. Honestly, what a year. So I've just done run 3 and I am annoyed with myself because along the start line I dabbed the brakes and because there's a massive uphill section after it I lost 3 seconds from literally just tapping the brakes. And the thing is, I know the car will stick and I just need to get it in my head that the car will stick, and that's the hardest part of Cadwell, I think, is getting in your own head about stuff. So we will see what happens on run 4. Sorry, someone was walking past that and I'm trying to not look like I'm talking to myself like some sort of prick. Just had to style that out a little bit. There are still a few spots of red. I think that's what's getting into my head a little bit, but obviously these little spots of red aren't going to do anything. I just need to put my big boy pants on really and not tap the brakes, because it's such a long drag uphill. It's lap over if you touch them brakes there. Just need to put my big boy pants on really. Like that though. Starter was good, the end was naff. I don't know what that'll be. Oh, if I could put that starter with a better end.